Yep.
Masa waji mu ngi standby Aliou Wenga nga moom eh moom dégg nga complain
Ngi live de.
waaw Wenga mooy borom programme bi moo sa
Yeah.
waji moo ñoom maxa
Moom léegi tey
you
mu tàgg
know
la sax.
léegi mu ne ma what's happening na ko we're gonna come soon inshallah and then yeah there is also a trials from the 5th to the 8th KG5 Sport Flex.
Sports Flex, yeah.
Yeah, Kamaso and team. That will be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be really 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 interesting.
All right. Good. I think we're good to go. Babe. Thanks, Maha. Thanks, May. Jilling in there. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated, man. Maha, you can just share the show as much as you can. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Ñu ngeen nuyu ku nekk sa tur ak sa sant di leen welcome back rek si suñ usual Friday show bi hashtag nuyu Gambian football. ñu ngi jégalu nag we 15 minutes behind a little bit. Yeah, but we were just trying to work out a few things on the background. But yeah, we're glad to be here. We're glad to be here again, just to talk about Gambian football. I mean, balal ma nga tonal ma sa caméra su ko defee viewers yi mun a am a clear landscape picture of
Yeah,
the.
man.
I know, right? Sometimes it's difficult. Why I know I have to
It's not
keep.
difficult, huh? Man, that's my favorite.
Yeah, so it's good to have you guys here again, Pate, Jerigiv. Thank you very much, Hamidu. Thanks. Alu Wenga, as always, present. Dama gawan sa pro dugal live because if not, Alu never tag. And then you tag message see Facebook, then hey, it's time is up, it's up, where you at? But Abi Mabara nga do you, right?
Wow, Sana, it's assalamu alaikum to everybody followers here. It's another Friday. Come now one for one. So we expect to have a good one. And I think there is always something Lohamne Munge trend or is Gambian football. So we hope to have a good one. And then like always, like send comments here, send inputs are also important. The more send coffee, then go there share the screen and then mun nañ cee discuss because sometimes da ngaa ñëw fii nii da nga dee fàtte am na loo xam ne xam nga da nga ko dee plan sa waaye after that day génn sa mind so it's always good yéen tam xam nga yéen a ngi share seen contribution si platform bi.
Yeah, I mean that is really important. Then could def sa ibi lines Lego League in shares and thoughts with what is going on in Gambian football. Why I'm not one day before the Balanyo Ramadan break be. Hopefully next week was in last break be show be. Inshallah Bala Nendele break in the Ramadan. We are yet to decide that I mean every other week or what, depending on what is going on in the league. and we have the national team. We will talk about that a little bit, but we are yet to decide what we're gonna do. Now then, I'm a complete break. Now then, I'm a couple of weeks off, and I'm not sure, but we will let everybody know. I mean, Balanyo, sorry, right? I'm named few things on the season show. You know, we will talk about briefly. You know, first division B. I'm in the first round with Jenna, and the teams are back planning for the second round, and also didn't look into the second division, national second division league, which is getting really, really, really interesting day by day. Um, Also, didn't talk briefly about the national team coach, Belegi. Gambians are waiting anxiously. Gis nañ ne Tom moom, partner Bagasami moom dem na. In fact, he's already picking up another appointment. And good luck to him. And we wish him all the best of luck in his new, in his new environment. While the Gambia is yet to appoint a coach, and I think that it's the incoming coach has a lot of job to do. Foog Lulu tamit is important to outline Lulu because squad bi léegi la war time yi wax jot. It's dafa fragile. The atmosphere in the national team was fragile. A lot was happening behind the scene, and I think the incoming coach needs to be furnished with accurate informations. So that if he can try to put his house in order and trying to have a unified national team because the team was divided. Come last time we were talking about this. There are people, private individuals, them see last AFCON, they went to the national team and they spent some time with the national team. Told me point blank because there's groups, factions in the national team, and we all know why. We will touch a little bit of that. Also, Coach Lai Bojang, under 20, he's make his final selection for All Africa Games. Also then look at those names as well. Then Fofulanyo Jihadi Sobi. I mean, first of all, first division league Bijana, first round Bijana, and some interesting results. The title as well looks like it's wide open. This name, Real de Banjul finished the first round on top with 32 points. Fortune second with 29 points. Team Rhino in third with 28 points. Greater Tomorrow in fourth, 27 points, unbeaten in their last 5 games. Steve Biko on fifth, 24 points. Falcons on 6th, 23 points. Gav on 7, 21 points. Banjul United were in a very great run. In 8th position, 21 points. TMT on 9th position with 21 points. Marimo on 10th position, 21 points. 19 points, sorry. BST Galaxy, 11th position on 19 points. Bombarda, 12th position, 17 points. Samga, 13th position, 15 points. Brikama United, 14th position, 12 points. Wabanjul, 15th position, 12 points. Walidan at the bottom, 16th position on 10 points. So this is this first division. It's kind of really, 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 really tight, especially at the top. Top 4 5 points more separate the top four. There's only 5 points in difference. Really Banjul at 32, Greater Tomorrow in 27. Very tight. Usually, then this teams in we lead with 5, 6 points at the end of the fourth round. But it looks like it's a different scenario this year.
Wow, Sana, I think Lolo Mola won the competitive nature of the league. The fact that Jehan was on the 15 games and still 5 point most separate fourth fourth place at force. Lolo, I think it's good. Competitive wise, is good. It's healthy. Ne do nekk ay one or two horse race. Nekk ni as at now, you can openly say that it's a 4 horse race because 5 points most separate fourth and last, which is very, 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 very healthy. So I think going forward, nobody next one they expect this kind of a table. So the so whole teams at the top. Nobody Solen Lion before the start of the season, a team like Team Rhino didn't go for that, or a team like Greater Tomorrow. Maybe they might like to go with the household names of Gambian football, but so whole top five, top four, right out right there, and Greater Tomorrow, and they are there on merit. You know, they played well, they scored goals, they make it tight at the back, so they are doing good. So, Sana, I think so far so good. Like I said, we expect the league to be tight, and it's tight because so by I'm not time we want to set after 4 5 games or 7 or 10 games luy xew waaye gis naa ne even after 15 games Sana it's still tight. So
Yeah.
kon suma expectation into the second round mooy league bi is going down the wire, it's going till the end. So caaxaane sax league bi dafa mel ni last year dafa decide at the last day or second last week or second last week of the season. So which is good from a sporting point of view, or from somebody who is a neutral. You want to see this kind of drama in Gambian football, and that's exactly what is happening. And some teams amuñ xaalis, but I think they are doing the right recruitment from the nawetaan ba tax ñu ngi maaj team yoo xam ne ñoo leen ëpp a budget financially, but still they are above them. So loolu tamit is something loo xam ne it's very encouraging ne teams yi nga xam ne amuñ budget ñu ngi play in the first division league, and ñu ngi match some household or powerhouse teams pound for pound, which is something very, very impressive, Sana, going forward. While like I said, like it's a tight league, and I'm expecting things to be even tighter towards the end of the season because I'm not team so they don't want to be relegated right now. You get to adjust because the transfer is open. Teams you get register and new players, and some teams are doing some changes since previous list. So you body they already identify some weaknesses. So they're trying to bring in new players. So Sana, the second round will be mouth watering. The pass of Sapa.
Yeah, it's awesome. I think I can agree with you better. You did mention for me hard for the first 10 games for us to know who is leading the way, but it looks like there's no clear. At some point, really, Bandit even lose their top spot. So Lulumola one of the
Yeah,
days um, up and down in between. I mean, in between teams to grab the first division at the top spot. But I think this is healthy. It is what we wanted. We wanted to have more competition. We don't want to have a national league where it's just going to be Real de Banjul up there, Wale down. Or I mean, no. But seeing Greater Tomorrow, Team Rhino, who've had their own share of experience in the past couple of years, fighting for that top spot, it's really amazing. And that draws me back to MI Jadama, my large my thoughts about Usainu Jaguraga. And this is the guy who won the Space TV Player of the Month um, for February. He scored 4 goals in 4 games. So Spaceman could get
Outright winner. Outright winner.
see living be and he's young. I can tell you, I can write a book about this kid. I can write a book. See them, and they're all in team right now. He not Kenenki, I'm a good chance to play, but they all playing.
I think I saw somewhere somebody said the other sibling is playing. I don't know where. This not what.
Yeah, they're all in team right now. I was meant to understand that Kenenki, I'm a good opportunity to play.
No, but I saw something from Pamodu on TikTok. He was talking about them. He did mention a team that the other sibling is playing for right now. I don't know. Like this now on TikTok.
Probably Johanenko loan the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But at the beginning of the season, he was right.
I've seen that.
He's right in the team, and I know that. Then am I surprised to see Usainu making a name for himself? No, because football come lima dem ko buga so ko buge rek nga sacrifice rek.
This kid started as a
ball. He started as a form of a ball boy in the team. He lives close to the field in Nema. What about them? Nga fekat ndobi mung si field mu play. Almost all the time. So seeing him grow, I had an under 16 tournament. Bima started like about 15 years ago, and they started playing in that tournament. And every single tournament I'm Nema in terms of the junior level he plays in. Munyosi senior, Munyosi, he was literally he was one of the youngest players who plays in Navetan. But hard work, dedication, sacrifice. I'm not surprised to see him. And the sky is the limit for him because this kid knows what he wanted. And I'm sure he's going to go for it. And then he's in safe hands. Play right now. And then, coaches are looking after him. And I think, we will see. I just hope that he can have the right advice. And then I'm sure he's going to. The best of Usainu is yet to come.
Well, Asan, I think Loli is impressive. The fact that he's a boy, he's playing for his boy club.
Yeah.
Even make things look better because you don't see Kwangi against Kwangi, the support team the support players Shifanekon, Belegio, Nganyo from Gabuganeka, star man of the team. Because right now there are some senior players at team right now. Why this Jagoraga kid, his name is becoming clearer and clearer by the day because his performance, consistency, goals you must score, and Ninga Ham Nyoko Ham closely, not only the goals, but his overall game is perfect. And how much why his numbers are there for everybody to see. So I think we just want to wish him all the best. We maintain this consistency in the second round of the league. I think so far he is very instrumental in the team, and I think Su Mune maintain his performance, goals and assists. Muna push team right now to the top because, like I said, he sometimes Kemunuken is about can you prepare and do the right thing by players Hamantane, they play together from Navetan, school football, and all that. So Hamantane, sometimes man muna play si team bo hamne, the name is bigger, but tahon nema da play. I'm not going to see teams you hamne can handle it, but they are more talented than Kuneka Real or Wilder. So and
the good thing with this Usainu is honestly, he is young. I'm not saying young bo hamnela. I mean, you can dispute me, okay, he's in the 20s and stuff. He is literally young. Very, very, very young. He is just so even when you saw him, once you put an eye on him, he is really, really young, very young. So he has the whole, he just needs to, the way he's moving up, I think is impressive. He just needs to continue doing that.
Because of this Jawuraga kid. Tana from Neka Jeba get to have Boba. I'm telling you.
No, I mean, he has all right to be proud
Ba
because
pare sana yow sa I have a message for you. The entire community of Nema and all that surrounding Nyoma call, conference call, they don't have any problem of you supporting whosoever you want to support because you are a Gambian, you are Senegambia. Do not forget where you came from.
No, but I
You
never
know,
forget I never forget where I
wa
came from.
déglu rek mais mama lan ñëpp xam naa ne yow man xam naa ne yow doo mos a fàtte foo jógee ma yow xam nga ko they are talking about ne yow team Rhino nga 101 te ñu ne dañ bugg a yow loolu nga di ko feeñal ci plateforme si gars yi ba yónni xam nga man fortune moom nga fortune suma team la comme suma team la in fact sax
No,
for your
no,
information
harama leral,
non da ngaa xaar malaan sana da ngaa du ma la bàyyi nga wax xaaral malaan du ma nangu xam nga soo waxee da nga maa wóor du ma ko nangu ñu ne gis ne la nga sol vesti fortune di freestyle te Rhino am nañ vest soo jéem a mu ne ma wax ne sa vesti yaa ngay ñëw man am naa vesti Rhino for your information am naa vesti Rhino jéeba put na ma indi picture ba pare suma vesti fortune yi agsi na for your information tana
so pour leeralal la rek suma vesti Rhino baa ngi nii waaye
no
the thing is
man xam naa yëpp
waaw the thing is lu tax solo ma ko mooy daf ma xaw a dang yaa ma understand te man bëgguma lu dang and then
lii ban size la rek
waaw there is somebody coming
sa lii ban size la
foog nga em la rek laaj el la te man XL laa dee
non dama non kon jéeba yo no I want because man bugguma lu dang
yeah it's kind of tight a little bit it's a great material am naa ko so pour one la it's like I had mine
waaw xaaral ma jékali suma wante bi ñu ne yow you can support ku la neex waaye ñu ne yow seen ambassadeur nga ñu ne yow seen ambassadeur nga te they will not allow you to be taken easily so ñu ne you can support whosoever you want to support but ñu ne bugga nañ ngay represent Rhino fu ne waaw yow wante bi nag fekk ma wax ko because I promise them
wow no even manduma ambassador sir so ne ambassador it means that I am appointed you
no
cannot...
ambassador in a sense ne nekkuloo indi Gambia yaa ngi ci biti yaa ngi ci biti
I mean I'm not going to go into details of a lot of things because I'm part of it 100% yo xam nga man xam naa so I'm not going to go into detail about that because it's a club la so this is a team and we are a team everybody knows that why fortune moo wax la I have to be very honest man I love Gambian football okay man dama daan support Hawks I was supporting Hawks but of late the way I saw the team moving it wasn't something that I like the reason why I support Fortune and I will continue to support Fortune is because of the direction of Fortune did gel. It's just impressive. And I feel like they are young. They are young. It's a team that's in the right track. And who don't want to associate yourself with a team that with people that are doing the right thing? It's as simple as that. It's nothing behind it. Come Manfimo Juge, Fopula Juge, and everybody knows that. Yama understand. Fortune gave me their jerseys. I had their jerseys, 3 of them. I'll put it on because I like the Mabuga Fortune. Why Team Rhino is not like me, I have to support them. I'm part of it. So Munu must again is from Boba.
Okay, Ligi. Now I get you. No. Yoguna la small one. Yoguna la angle Mobugona, small angle you from now you fall on my trap.
No, I didn't fall into your trap because
absolutely. Sana. When I talk about Fortune, ngabuga mada. Legi exinga, gis nga Rhino no mel ci yow. That's yo fofu nga joge. Legi Assane Ndour nekk suma rek. Papaam nekk suma doomi xawma doomi baget. Suma yaay nekk bagé ni papaam. Serigne Modou Ndour jur Assane du suma rek. ñoo déglu ma ñu am team nga bëgg ma see génn man ku ma xam-xam de
génnoo
déggu
wala
nag waa tey di nga nangu ak man
duma si sori
man man ku ma xam
nañ continuer dem si suuf waaye
man ku ma xam
non xam nga
xam
soo
ne
gisee ma wala
Real de Banjul
soo gisee ma wala loolu ñu la yónni si man liñ laa
fansi la
wax
non
non
non non
egsi na si
non non
xëj na
non
liñ
déglu
laa wax duñ la mun a wax yëpp mu jeex
sana fansi lu ñu wax ay dañ ne rek teel sana ne he is Rhino 101 it's that simple loolu la ngay wax ñu waxuñ du ay
I never hided that. You're so by health since
non
the first day.
xaydu loo ko
I don't talk a lot about
non dañ fii
Rhino because
sana
people are joking.
sana dañ la gis ak vest ñoom dañ fil ne seen vest nga war a njëkk a sol I'm just saying it as it is.
I understand that, but
man suma vest
I just had this jersey. I just had this Rhino jersey a couple of days ago.
am naa yëpp maa ngi wax maa ngi si système bi xam naa ne vest bi dina ñëw wi egsi na ak all that man ku ma xam ne Real de Banjul 101 loolu da ko débat waaye Fortune suma équipe la Assane ñaar la ma jox ñaari vest yu espal la ma jox te agsi na naa si sañse ba mu rafet so loolu mooy kon suma yóbbante bi so I did what I was supposed to do mooy send naa message bi across so tàggoo naa yóbbal ak waa Neema.
ba Ruben yow dama laa yóbbu team Rhino yow team Rhino dañ laa yóbbu rek nga dégg
moom mu ngi Galaxy bàyyi na Hawks
ci Amina ak Ruben dama leen ak Karamo Fox dama leen a génne foofu yóbbu leen team Rhino comme
Amina déglul Amina has a rich history with Real de Banjul so bu
Amina mënut a nekk Real de Banjul nañ bàyyi waxi Real de Banjul bi man maa la wax ne Amina ak Ruben dama leen a yóbbu team Rhino so I mean because man maa ngi support Fortune baal ma yóbbu ñi fii rek anyway
Amina dafa am link ak Real so baal mu seeta
right then go quickly to the second division very interesting
well sana just before we go the first division comme nu mu taxawee noonu I don't think ne with Real de Banjul being on top ak Fortune Fana loolu moom nekkut a surprise standing for most of the people following Gambian football. And one can say that people never thought that Rhino will be this good or greater tomorrow. But that's the nature of football. If you do the right thing, right planning, you have the good results. And I think that Lolumo tomorrow. They've been very consistent, hard to beat,
yeah.
and they've been superb. So we expect to have like I said, a very tough second round because teams you get defaru ñi nga xam ne seen place dañ gaañu the long time injury ñëw ñu ngi replace gars yi ak yooyu noonu so loolu yëpp dafa tax some teams might be struggling but maybe nañ fortify seen team bi ba dinañ ñëw nañ play better football come the second round so yeah man from a Real de Banjul point of view I think we are where we should be first or second luckily ñu ngi first so I hope ne rek ñun tamit we will do li nga xam ne moo team si def mooy adjustment because ñun tamit we lose couple of players our striker dem na Slovakia and our best player in the first round Yira Jang tamit dem na so yooyu yëpp they need to be we need to replace them even though xam naa ne team bi will do the right thing so Sana comme noonu rek we expect to have a talk but Sana one thing I want us to talk about before you jeexal si position bi ba léegi that incident bu xamoon diggante en force ak Fortune
yeah
even though Fortune have nothing to do with that problem loolu dafa war a leer ba léegi dégguma benn disciplinary action bu committee bi jël loolu nag it's a concern to me because gis naa ñu punish teams it didn't take them days to do that. Right now, dégguma anything concerning about what happened on that day.
It's a concern if I tell you the truth. Am I surprised?
Appeal. I'm not appeal yoo xam ne fat guy appeal you take a points.
No, I'm not teams who have they are disciplinary issues and they just reacted to it right quick.
Yeah.
You know,
Laati kuna send problem bi ak Kanifing is
yeah,
pat ñu dut ay player six match ban.
yeah. That only
6 match
shows
ban.
you how inconsistent
This is crazy.
the organizing committee could be. Then they prioritize issues. But come Lima, am I surprised armed forces not to be punished? I'm not surprised. I'm not
But
surprised
why?
at all. Because nepotism. We all know if you had a team that is always on your side, things affect you, then could they watane inside.
But this is
They don't
disgraceful.
care about about the impact this could have in the future.
So legi so
Being
many team take something similar.
the fact that the armed forces is involved and notable individuals were involved, a stricter action should have been taken.
Yeah, absolutely.
That should have been that would have served as a warning to any other team in the league who thinks that they're invincible. But here is the whole thing. And if armed forces, with all what happened, the attack referee on record is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Wouldn't go accept. So the organizing committee they only showing their weakness. Their inconsistency in trying to take decisions for the best interest of football.
Well,
punished because the fact that they didn't support them in the last election, they will continue saying the same thing. They don't want a new supporting you, so we have to act.
the coach was banned 4 years. And
I mean, on what grounds? To show them nga whole go deep inside, then I realize with all what is happening, it doesn't make sense. Nepotism more in fact teams in hello Guinea. In fact teams in hello
and the hypocrisy between them, some teams will act like nothing happened until when they are a victim, because Lee is not good for the league. They have to treat teams fairly. Anybody who commit a crime, you should be punished immediately. But the fact that some teams they're giving them privileges, because like I said, we saw appeal to him jail 3 days or 4 days, you get points.
Yeah, Lolo and the teams to have if things happens to them, I'm going the teams to Magila blame. They to fake on the Real de Banjul, or team Real de Banjul or big teams say they were the affected. Then how everybody will be talking about it. Or is it because really is involved? Every radio station, every journalist will talk about this. Num didn't go out because we are consistent. But never know who should hold these people accountable. What is wrong from these journalists? You don't set on my the Muneka headlines for days, weeks. Whatever needs to be controlled. Paul, to be quite honest, he's a very good friend, a very good brother. But the fact that he's a notable journalist in the country, he's involved in this directly. Team Army is involved, and these are security personnel. This should have served as a very good warning to all other teams. We want to make a headline make sure that everybody demanded for a investigation. Whosoever is found wanting to be punished. Why? Because the mark is more journalists is inconsistent because Paul is a colleague, and they're not going to talk about it. Man, so fekk ne li lay bo jang dal wala tafa mané. Si lay gëna sawar pour wax man. Because lima gis moy dama bëgg tafa. I'm sure he's not going to take it personal though, but I will try to say the facts. What is wrong is wrong. Come army just involved. Then it should have been investigated forthwith.
And it was on record. It make it easy.
I mean,
and then Limola and to some of these journalists, when Gamfood was trying to put pressure on them, they all came together
stick
making
together.
noise. No,
Yeah.
Gamfoot, we are
Yep.
together, we are together. They have to be consistent in what they do.
When
If
Gumfoot
your
said
colleague,
was saying about the corrupted journalists in the country,
yes,
I saw
they were
most of them
appointed.
said, "Hey, we will let's stick together." They were not happy. Some of them said name were mentioned. But if this is something that is affecting others, they are happy to bring celebrate.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
And that's why Gamfoot is very important and is here to stay because they will talk about issues yoo xam ne most of our journalists duñ ko ñemee wax because they want to hear kii suma xarit la ñoo leen a attire. And if
Yeah.
that is the case, loolu is unfortunate. But what happened, personally, dañ ko follow keenly, ñu xool ndax something will come out of it.
Well,
Fii balaa ñoo am
I'm going to reach out. I'm going to reach out to somebody that I know. Hopefully, he can respond to say, "Hey,
yeah.
this is what is happening, and we know it has come to the attention of the organizing committee. Why is that they act on this issue? Because we want people to be informed. We want
And we will not let it go. We would like to know. We will follow up and see who was the referee of the day. Ak referee boobu lu mu def. Because man duma back ñoo xam ne they are not consistent. I will never. We would like to know if the referee bi joxe na a report of what happened
because
on
the
that
other
day.
day, Yange remember the other day we were very hard on the referee that plays the BST Galaxy game, the
Yeah.
unprofessionalism of the referees on that game.
Mhm.
We did talk about that, and I did say I did have a conversation with some referees regarding that issue. I'm not your argument. Send argument no more. Steve no way that was wrong. But the question I asked, the first saga, they said they have not had in saga, but it's because this referee involved is a FIFA referee. He decided to take things onto his own hands. Whatever Steve said, he should be responsible. He should know better than at that point in time. Is it right for you to go to the referees? No. But you understand in the football forestry, it's a game of temper. At the heat of the moment, things would happen. But one thing we cannot all do is we cannot be cussing saga at any point. We cannot do that. We can talk to our frustrations, but you cannot use foul words to people that are stakeholders in
But
football. You cannot do that.
are you trying to say that was referee boobu Steve Asang?
Oh yeah. One referee even confirmed that to me.
Really?
And he used the F word to him. So this is what he told me. And then I had a report from BST's side, okay. And then I didn't put Jelimo one side of the story. I had to ask, and then I was told more. Yeah, he used the F word on him, but the way the boy came on him, that was wrong. So
loolu guarantee wut nga
saga. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Fu saga
Yep.
ñoom Yahoo amna.
Yep. Because referees Steve is a stakeholder and is a genuine stakeholder. Su Steve defee loo xam ne waru ko def. Referee bi all what he or she need to do mooy to write a report.
Absolutely.
Write a report and GFF through seen committee, they will do the right thing.
Yeah.
What
Is it avoidable? It could have been avoided. So if can both parties
money sana Gambia fii ñun we seen everything. Gis nañ fi ñu fi attaque referees. We have seen all.
Yeah.
ñun fi gis nañ fi team owners yi songa referee te referee bi saw ko.
He was,
it
was something frustrating because the player involved ended up going to the hospital and he stayed for hours in the hospital because it was an elbow. And that, based on that frustration, I was understand that that was what Steve was trying to understand what was going on. But I'm at the heat of the moment, to control those
complex, right?
It's
complex.
far difficult.
Sana, some people they jam complex.
Yeah.
Like I said, when it comes to referees, man, I always try to protect referees. I always do that because man, them na si magi so xamne referee saga player in front of me. Si stade bi gis naa ko fa, gis naa ko si goal project bi. referee saaga na player te musuma ko wax fenn musuma ko feeñal sax but they have to respect ñi nga xam ne they are genuine stakeholders if anybody want to disrespect ni soo bëggee disrespect all you need to do mooy make a report it's that simple make a report why you use an effort to koo xam ne is a Gambian international and a genuine stakeholder loolu is out of order and I think ne
General Gambian international visa if you look at he's the CEO of the club.
Sana, let me tell you one thing. Seni, I'm not Steve Trawale.
Yeah.
Steve, the respect buñ ko dee accord. Si lu mu defal Gambia in football du benn si la nit ñi emuñ.
Yeah, that's true.
Tey man su ma andee Ba Dembo si stade bi Ba Dembo la ñu jox respect because he's Ba Dembo.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because man tamit Ba Dembo su ma fekkee si suma area ma àndaa moom suñ school bi nii dafa hard because man lañ xam so man la ñoo accord that respect because dama ànd loolu in other area but when it comes to football ñoom Steve these are Gambian internationals so they have to be respected su nekkee ne Steve dafa ñëw Musa nga defali bi dañoo condemn Steve dañ ko condemn ne ko li nga def warloo ko def but if he comes to talk to you su la neexee nga ne ko hey man duma waxaa yow and you move simple but to use the effort against him is out of order. It's irresponsible. And referee boobu noonu Gambia mooy problème bi they can easily find players and officers but they allow some referees not all some referees to get away with things. It doesn't matter soo nekkee FIFA or CAF referee loolu moo tax li nga def is unethical. It's unethical.
It's unethical, but we're trying to. There is a referee, there's a former FIFA referee in between our midst, and he wants to come in, to talk about a lot of things about referees. Forbes, he's been here. I just need to make arrangements with him, and also, because it's important for us to talk about referees and the performance and their professionalism.
They have to.
It's like declining. It's like it's declining, and we need to talk about that. We need to.
I remember
to know what are some of the things that we need to improve on.
I remember
in our refereeing.
Better magic ports, Banjul. Ports, and you still don't place. You could see start bila. Linesman beside could be. Night out. Yeah, I was there. I was close. Just to tell you, referees, man ku mel ni man laa wax personally referees are always protected man du ma leen bëgg a sax ñu waaye dafa am yoo xam ne is out of order effort loolu dafa ëpp loolu I think ne if the referee I don't know what BST did ndax sending a complaint to the committee loolu is out of order if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean I don't know what the club is gonna do, but I'm sure they will. The referee involved we have to protect these referees. Yes. We want them to do the best of work. To support themselves. We cannot because at the end of the day they're human, they can make mistakes. So we understand that
complex. It's complex. Let me tell you, it's complex. I remember there was a match in Brikama. It was the some Gambian international ñu doon play I was there with ñoom Dean Mustafa Kereyon said a word loo xam ne maa ji fola fo Mustafa Kereyon dafa am lu war rek dafa bi taxaw mu taxaw ko si imagine friend test Mike mu taxaw Mustafa Kereyon and mu ne kenn du ko waxal by and force Mustafa Kereyon du dugaat ci fil seriously speaking neexal those kind of things come on man
dañoo toog waaw dafa jaay ne lii la waaw man duma nangu lii
exactly it's just complex and then you go to the campaign nga ne hay tey kii lii laa ko def and then you feel like you won the jackpot Wow.
dafa jaay ne
It's
professionnel la waaye man
it's just that.
dama ko daxa si
It's just
biti.
that.
gis
Wow.
naa referee yoo xam ne dañ dee gis play ñoom maay sa baay fii man maay sa baay fii si film bi. It's what they say live, and I can tell you their
I know.
names.
I know what better.
Right? Well, let's move
I'm
on
not,
to the second division.
bro, sigi mu ne wax loolu man may sa
Wow.
baay.
I mean, second division is kind of a little bit more tense. And if I say tense,
Money.
I mean really, really, really tense because,
Okay.
bro,
Is that yeah?
goals are
So now
coming
I'm happy.
left, right, and center. And the table, let me make this clarification. BK Milan has been on top of the league for the best part of
Well,
the season.
understand.
And for the first time last week, they were knocked out of the first position.
By
Guess
who?
what? Guess what? Who is the new league leaders? Hearts FC.
You are telling me my players. I
Hearts
played for
FC.
my Garanka kids. What do you expect? What do you expect if a Nyowinka is playing for the Garankas?
They won 4 games out of 5. Their last 4 games, they won
This is my
4 out.
this
Their
is my
last
players
5
who
games, they won 4 out of 5. Impressive.
yeah, they are balling. They are balling.
And they only lost 2 games in 15 games and draw 5. Win 8. Impressive. And BK Milan in second. They only have 1 win in 5. 5 points out of a possible 15.
1 win in 5.
Yeah. 1 win in 5.
Wow.
5 points out of a possible 15. And they lost 2 games in 5 games. And the whole season, they lost 3 games. They're sitting on second position. They scored 21 goals, conceded 13 plus 8. The same goal differential with Hearts. Hearts, I mean, you scored 20, conceded 12 plus 8. Gambia Ports Authority. They were in a very good run. And last 2 games, they didn't draw and lose. They also on 26 points. Goal difference plus 6. Gambia Dodge Lions. 15 games played. 26 points. Scored 13. Considered 7 plus 6. The top 5, the top 4, Abib. Not Abib lost a little bit. I'm not new. So it's like the second division is getting more interesting. 29, 26, 26, 26. And House FC on 5th position, 24. Ouagadougou on 23 points on 6. Elite United on 22 points on 7. RSL Talinding on 8 position, 20 points. Carnifing East, 9 position, 19 points. Gunjur United, 10 position, 18 points. Sarakunda United, 11 position, 18 points. Sarakunda FC, 12 position, 17 points. Medina, 13 position, 16 points. Latrikunda, 14 position, 16 points. Unique Global, 15 position, 14 points. Jara West, 16 position, 14 points. Immigration, 17 position, 12 points. Jam City, 18 position, 12 points. So the bottom 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The bottom 6 are separated by 4 points. It's really, really insane. Yes, guys. So this is what we have in the second division, and I think um, Hearts are leading the way, followed by BK Milan, Gambia Ports Authority, and Gambia Dutch Lions. So we are hoping to have a very, very interesting second part of the season. As the promotion spot where they have to grab. Right now, BK Milan and Hearts FC are occupying those spots. Gambia Ports Authority, Gambia Dodge Lion Hawks, and Ouagadougou are occupying the playoff spots. You know, so hopefully we can it can be much more competitive. And also in the last phase of the show is yeah. So the
So
last
the
phase,
ham guy, the ham you want do the ham.
yeah. Turn us a camera. Yeah, like I said,
Sana boy.
the bottom three, the bottom four are global, unique global Jara West immigration of Jam City. 12 points, 12 points, 14 points, 14 points. Latikuna Topol in 16, Medina Topol in 17, 16, and Tafamane Salikunda FA, FC, they're on 17 points. They're on a good run. They only lost one game in five, and they were like at the rock bottom, when Tafa took over.
Well, Sana, it's also gonna be tight. Like I said, Gambian League Mom is all about being consistent. So when they win four, five games, like you up there. So Hearts, the fact that two might lose in the entire first round, it makes them to be legit. They deserve to be where they are, first position. They came to Combo and they defeated Medina by 2 goals to 1 in Banjul. I think it's 2-1, yeah, something like that. So from a goal down, they equalize and then they end up winning the match. So congrats to them. And like I said, they are my people from Jara. Sana. I always send my prayers to my Jara people. So I'm not surprised they are where they are. They deserve it. So Sana, we also expect to see another tough second round because the thing is, I think BK Milan's objective is to be there. They want to come back to the first division. I think they've been out for 2 years. This name coming a very very improved DPA side.
Mm-hmm.
They've been doing really great until when they lost to Sen last might be Hawks. We also see Dutch Lions. This is a team, that impressed me really. Dutch Lions, they've been doing really really good consistently. The fact that you are in the top 3 or top 4, your chances are open. And Dutch Lions have been very 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 consistent. And same coach be Mr. Cham. For now, he was with Abuko female team. I remember being appointed. No, no, keep me on CGN. But look, the guy came and transformed the team.
Yeah.
He
But
transformed that team.
let me tell you one thing about
The guy
Cham.
is legit, Sana.
Yeah,
This
no,
brother
let me
is
tell you,
legit.
he was one of those coaches that benefited in that Leipzig coaching education that's sponsored by the Germans. He was in
So
Leipzig
meaning
for he was in Leipzig for 5 months. So
in Germany,
he's a prop. Yeah, say again.
Leipzig in Germany.
Yeah, in Germany. Yeah. He was in Leipzig in Germany. So, and those opportunities has always been there for our federation to tag on, and through the GNOC and National Sports Council, higher education. Those programs are right up there. I'm not coaching somebody. I'm not them in these Leipzig programs. So I mean,
Well,
I don't know why do they stop it? Because Gambian lamo dunde buga dunde muna live in dara dunde muna sustain dara. But Amar was in Leipzig,
ah,
so he has the best of trainings. So what I've seen with him, is something impressive.
one thing is for sure, he has transformed that team. Formerly medical, they are hard to beat. And I also understand that two of his players are with the under 20 side going to Ghana. So I think we should be talking more about him, because like I said, we just want to give chance to or talk about people they earn it. And I think Mr. Cham is doing a great job with the Red Lion. And there's a high possibility that this team can be promoted to the first division because same performance might not that. So I think we have to say kudos to him. The guy is great. The guy is really good. So we expect to have a very tough second round also, Sana, with all these teams, Ports, GPA, and the ambition they want to be back. We will see. Kind of think. I mean, all these teams are trying to be back in the first division. So let's see. Ñan maintain and consistency come into the second phase of the league. Yeah. So no, so now a guy this step, talking about the national team head coach. How many young coaches?
Well, this now we will that's one area that then go allow. Why but I don't do that for then you'll go through like Bojang, also had his final squad for the All Africa Games in Accra. Goalkeepers here. I think two of the goalkeepers were with him the last time out. That is goalkeeper TMTV, Ibrahim Jaite, Yukas Sanyang, Steve Biko. Usman Kamara of Gambia Dutch Lions also is included in the goalkeepers. Defenders, Momodu El Jalo, Steve Biko, Momodu Jata, Banjo United, Mamadou Ba, Team Rhino, Yusuf Adabo, Fortune, Jonathan Correa, Brikama United, Omar Samba Samga, Mustafa Nyasi Real de Banjul, Aliou Mane Hawks. Midfielders Ibrahim Njai Greater Tomorrow, Ali Usey Fortune, Bakari Toure Falcons, Alassana Kamara Real de Banjul. Forwards Abdurrahman Job Hawks, Alassane Baji Real de Banjul, Musa Sima Dutch Lions, Ismaila Mane Steve Biko, Dauda Dabo Walidan, Usman Sise Falcons, Ibrahim Sise BK Milan, and Mansour Mbai Banjul United. These are the players that we select for the All Africa Games Championship in Accra.
Wow,
good luck to Abdullah and all these selected players. We wish them all the best.
Well, for me, things you have one about this selection, I just wanted an opinion about some players in feel they deserve to be there on merits. Because you get the Buba, I'm a player, so there is no way. I repeat, there is no way they should be in the team because of merits.
Things like
and not only merits, they are young.
Kumelni Mustafa Jallo Neka Fortune.
So I have to stress this line. Some of those players left out. Not only they should be there by merit. They are younger. They are young. They are very young. And Lulu, going forward, Sana, Lulu was the advocate. This youth setup is very important to players send pathways, send career. We should be picking these young players more open than no Hamne. Sana, you cannot be in the league for a couple of years and play on the tweet.
It's something that's on us.
That's what I get. These are things you Hamne. The fact you don't want to play season league be 5 years. And you play on it. Come on, man. They want to do that. But we have to do away with this early success. No. Look at our players, Sana. So they may put pro. After 3-4 years or 5 years, they are dead. They are dead. It's not good. Then go and emphasize. di kana soo ko waxee ñu bari dañ de guurle but baaxut si play seen carrière because da ngaa nekk koto ñu yóbbu la nga ñu yóbbu la out ñu laa play la with the youth team fekkee yow already koto nga it's not good well team bi ñu ko pigee am na like I said we have our opinions te wax nañ ko man am na player yoo xam ne depuis second division maa ngi seetaan I know how good they are and there are numbers to back it up as well but piguñ leen for reason best known to them so léegi nag for final pick nañ ko what gonna happen mooy we just gonna wear our Gambian bahana as always kon ñun Gambia lañ ngi support so li waroon a wax nañ ko gars yi dégluwuñu def nañ lu leen neex waaye this koto yi ñoo pick si under 20 should be something of the past dañ ko war a bàyyi mënuloo am ñetta fukki at ñu laa pick ci under 20 it makes no sense fukki at fukki at or 8 years dafa bari baaxul we have to do away with that but the fan léegi pick nañ ko ñu ngi dem Ghana all the best we want them to succeed go and win the cup because xam naa ne team bi players su fa nekk am nañ the potential to compete so loolu rek we just wishing them all the best why to be honest we have to change our attitudes when it comes to players yi nga xam ne moom la ñu pick si under yi so bàyyi xel sana it's been a while amuñ under 17 team why ba léegi gars yi mën nañu wax
because we cannot be realistic.
No, but Sana, we can. Sana, we can do that. Suñ joxee fula school football.
No authorities yi ñoom authorities yi the only thing they care about is not team them win.
Winning. Sometimes
we need to put up right mechanism to develop these players the right way. In that way, they can have a longevity in their career. 1, 2, they can serve the national team in so many years, and make names for themselves. But we should be asking ourselves a lot of questions than answers.
Yeah.
We are our success is like we just have a shortcut. We think that we can have a shortcut to success, which is not realistic.
Yeah. So going forward now, Lulu next you can do it. Why not? Like I said, I'm not players who have it.
As is Lingawa Degala, and then I had a lot of calls, people, venting their angers about some of the things that happened in this team selection. And I think Sekou Sedi, who is an agent as well, he couldn't hide his feelings. He went on the social media to vent his anger. Why, if Gambia is saying that kid is the best young player, in the whole league, why is he not selected?
Sana, madam cover second division. I watch more second division matches than first. I was posting about this Fadiga kid. The second division manko hype. Ndobo man dama ko gawa gis. I told Matan Boy. I even told Willie. Ndeko ma gis benen do in the second division ken da ko play. Ndobo man yaga na ko hype sana. Yaga na ko hype. Ñu bari ñu ngi start diko baye xel legi. Koko depuis second division mu ngi tek. Time number 4 la son. He was wearing the number 4. He was la ilaha illallah. He's good. He is that good. Te du mom kena. Even that sauce boy neka Jibril Sose, BST. Everybody is seeing how good he is, and he's young. So, I'm here to fight for the elder Bangle. I don't do that. Man, do my campaigns are putting pick players from our club. No, because we don't depend on the 20 to put some players again. No, I may access put giant players without playing in any youth setup. Man, players who may emphasize here.
This Fadiga kid, it's something, maybe Nuka Hamud, that's him. That's his picture. You look at him, he's young. Outright.
So,
and then he's like doing something great for.
So now let me tell you one thing.
For his team.
Let me tell you one thing. So now let me tell you one thing. Did tomorrow send stay in the 4th division key Silaboka because dapat tuki won. demoon Nigeria gars yi time mu gars yi di struggle nga ki bu mu delsee ci TV ah nga seen last match si yëpp moom moo yëngatu yii moo score yii moo assist it is special.
Yeah.
It's special.
And
But
they,
like
and
I said,
I mean, we need to nurture these talents.
Sana, catch them young.
Yeah.
Catch them young. Catch them young.
But
after
all Africa games, we will call on the authorities, to advocate
for
us to have
if you ask
the right age selection.
Sana, if you ask me,
this has been a problem in the Gambia for the longest time.
So I'm on someone like this under 20 we them ni moment we're gonna use to prepare the next under 20 with them with. If you ask me, normally we're gonna pick what so wale man fo sana but ma place am nañu fa gis come on man helpful leen de place helpful leen doo mën a nekk mag ñu wàññi la ay 8 or 7 baaxut ci yow chaque carrière du yàgga yow fi nga piqué fekk yow dégg loolu mooy dégg nañ pick xale yi under 17 bi nañ ko piqué si académie ak si school football is that simple mun loo play si league bi di play under 17 is xew de yooyu dafa xewi digga la taay boo amoon na bot fu ñu nekk nii 2024 yi nii dafa xewi let's change things nañ ko change ca nga Liverpool taay yi ñu ngi play ay yoo xam ne sa yaa ko gis 16 years you see that.
Yeah, and I saw it after Boom Wile Koraba Cup. He went to school, and he has a standing ovation from the school. Yeah, let's
for the most score Arsenal 2. That's for the most score Arsenal 2 goals. He was going to school.
Yeah, let's finish up with this national team coach Isubi Abib. It's almost like a month now. Bunjige Kosi Afcon. We still have not had anything from the national team coach.
Well, I think every Gambian we all want to see a coach. Maybe they are doing their homework right. They go GFF the whole government gets responsibility fully. And if that is the case, I'm gonna stand with GFF on that. National team coach be government through the Ministry of Sports, no quarter pay 100%. It's the duty of the government to do that. So GFF I am with them 100%. Na ministry be jail charge.
Why not?
Wow.
Continue ministry be 100% right that they will put their mouth where they put their money.
No, government will always put their mouth because they are spending. What I'm saying, national team coach should be paid by the state senate.
Yeah, that's the truth. Wow. It's always the case.
Well, government senate can government football. Without government, there will be no national team. So they have a right to talk. But what I'm saying is the coach of the national team should be fully responsibility of the state through the Ministry of Sports. Ñoo say and the GFF mun na help guy in identifying a coach, but when it comes to the payment, ñoo ko say nit ñaa ngi xaar nag there is a FIFA calendar we around the end of this month. So we will see. That nañ appoint coach ndax Gambia na play si calendar boobu around on the 26 or 27. We all want to see a coach. Ñu ngi xaar ku nekk am nga sa opinion ñi ngi wax foreign coach ñi ngi wax ne nañ may chance to our own Gambian coaches ku mel ni man foofu laa taxawee because dama feel ne Gambia mënut a fay high profile coaches yi nga xam ne ñoo nekk in outside the country because they cost way more money. The Gambia for women I'm not to do that.
One thing I'm not gonna agree with is in the Gambian code you feel like the Gambian come here chicken change. Nobody's gonna
No, it's not gonna be It's not going to be like it shouldn't be like that. I think even if they're going to appoint a Gambian, they have to respect him. Just ko all li nga xam ne moom la di sax because football Gambian football league is dafa demanding. The demand is so high. We are used to qualifying to AFCON. We are used to participating. So all that pressure dafa nekk on the coach. So kooku da nga ko war a fay lu baax jox ko a decent contract. Loolu moom moo war a am. And I also think ne Gambians yi nga xam ne am nañ di quality am nañ di qualification to coach the Gambia ñoom tam defuñ if they offer them some contract they will take it they won't doo ñëw fii sumay because any Gambian coach buy jël the team sana di imagine that pressure of yow not qualifying for an AFCON which Tom did twice nobody will spare you because they allow it because Gambia league sana minimum requirement is AFCON right now is there. That's minimum. You have to qualify to AFCON. So whatever you can get sacked. More that they have to be very careful how they offer contracts to these incoming coaches. The contract should be well regulated at the time frame, the contract measure. So if you have 2 years or 2.5 years, so qualified there. So going forward, they have to be very careful with these long-term contracts. So every Gambian is waiting, Sana. We want to have a coach. We want to compete because there is this World Cup qualifiers. The AFCON dafa next year. AFCON dafa next year in Morocco. So we need to have a coach ASAP. Qualify ko muna prepare mentally. Even such muna qualify World Cup. We use those matches to build a team. But have the team who should into the African qualifiers. They qualify because, like I said. Going to AFCON league is minimum requirement for any coach coming to Coach Gambia. So qualified to World Cup bisa nit ñi duñ mer bu baax but qualify lo pour AFCON sana loolu moom as a Gambian fan and supporter is unacceptable for now. No, there's no coach in the Gambia ko xam ne mun naa ko defal right now. I would say no coach.
He's not part of it.
What?
Alaji Sarr.
No, I would qualification for coach national team.
I mean, but I saw some people that are advocating for Alaji Sarr to be given.
But it's not about advocating. It's about it. Sana, advocate. We want Gambian to coach, but so I would do qualification. There is no Gambian coach in the country. Kumuna coach national team in terms of qualification. Man, I prefer the team to be coached by Gambians. But it doesn't have to be anybody, Sana. It has to be people with merits. They want to digger.
Right.
We don't want to lower the level. We want the best for Gambia, but it's not like we have to appoint any Gambia. So that's my opinion. And I think
it's some larger emotional opinion. Let's go and get a coach outside because giving a Gambian a job right now, this fragile state of our football, to me, it's not something that I'm going to advise any coach, any Gambian coach with the qualification to apply, because right now the atmosphere is not conducive.
It's not conducive.
It's not conducive. We're working with a federation that don't have good rapport with the potential Gambian coaches. I'm qualification to coach the national team. I'm with that rapport with those people right now to come and work. So, and then it's gonna be difficult. I would say let's have another coach for the next 2 years, 3 years. Hopefully most of those coaches.
If I have to ask you a question right now, knowing that this current GFA runs until 2026, right? So if we have to appoint a coach now, what do you have to appoint a coach on a short term or let's say a maximum?
Yeah, coach you cannot sign him for more than 2 years. You got to get him for 2 years contract. Nothing more than that. Even Gambian coaches outside, potentially there are a few Gambian coaches outside. T-Boy Leng, Idrissa Sonko. These are the two whether the atmosphere is conducive. T-Boy just finished his pro license. He's a potential candidate. But does he want to pick up a national team job right now? It's gonna
It's
be
kind
his
of risky though.
choice. It's gonna be his choice. But I mean,
It's kind of risky
if
though.
for me alone, I am not I'm not going to advise any Gambian coach who is right now to go and apply for that job. No. If it is me alone, no. Because to work with this federation is a headache. To work with this, Idimom is completely out of it. Idimom is not going to apply. That I know. Because it cannot work with this federation. We all know that. Because they've already painted him the way they wanted to paint him. They are the bad ex-players. They have not sacrificed anything for the Gambia.
They cannot listen.
According to GFF.
They cannot. Idrissa Sonko, GFF cannot paint it that he is not that personality.
No. They don't know what they are trying to do. It's like if they're trying to compare them with others, it's funny. It's really funny.
Idi is a living legend of the game, both club and country. You understand? He played for the country. He captained for the country. He sacrificed for the country. He contributed to our football. And he never said anything bad to anybody. The only thing Idi did wrong in their eyes, GFF, the only thing why they are not happy with Idi is him coming out to endorse Kamusu.
Yeah.
Idi is not a social media guy. You hardly see him on social media. I'm with time boom.
Yeah.
He don't talk. He don't talk too much. So, mom, he's a legit and a decent human being.
Even WhatsApp, Saplunga Idi on WhatsApp, it's hard. To talk to him on WhatsApp is hard. So
and for those people,
he has other important things to focus on.
Sarah, and for those people, wonder why it is how Lanmota his CV was on the internet. I can tell you for free. It is since we start coaching. Putting a picture of him coaching was difficult. You have to ask him, man, like numerous occasions, bro. But how can you be coaching outside the country and nobody is having your pictures? Bro, we need to have it. I asked for him. I asked for the pictures, and even the same thing. I asked for the pictures. Send us your pictures whilst you are at work. So it's not like Idi is desperate. No.
The reason his TV was out on the internet is simply because we wanted to put other people wrong. No, there's nobody who has a license. That's why we put him wrong. And now he has to to change that, to change the narrative.
And the good thing, Kara went back and rephrased his earlier statement.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So if there was nothing like that, he will stick to what he was saying initially.
Yeah.
And the only reason they were talking about T-Boy is they were taking credit of T-Boy's progress. That's it. So no laugh at them. So Idi mom not again, but Idi was not even thinking about Gambia for now, because as a coach, they are all young. They have time. The system being about the system is rotten to the core. You cannot work with them. By Gambia for America. It's because of these people. He won the trophy in Senegal and Moningo over contract, but he has to leave Gambia to America. So nobody can excel under these people. Hell no. So a job of a national team is very, 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 very heavy and challenging. So no laugh at me. So I think let them do the right thing. The Gambian people are all waiting to see what's going to happen. So before we end the program, I have to talk about our press conference tomorrow. Sumandoi, the GFF must go movement will be stage a very professional press conference at the Serekunda East lañ ko defee xam naa dañ ko defee si biir basketball lawn bi su ko defee mu open am ngelaw nit ñi mën a ñëw in numbers to attend. So it's going ahead, inshallah. For the most start 4 p.m. and we are very, very strict with the timing because nit ñi amuñ jot. So it's gonna be 4 o'clock. Media houses yëpp dinañ ñëw teew pour déglu li nga xam ne moom la Ndoye di wax ak kilifa yi fa teew ëllëg. Anybody ko xam ne am nga time, go and witness that historic day because lii is just one of many boo xam ne mooy bu di xew mooy léegi the Gambian people dañ gis ne it's about time ñu hold our authorities accountable not only by talking but with action, and in doing so loolu moo waral ñuy am that press conference boo xam ne ku fa dem ëllëg di nga dégga, and you are also entitled to ask your questions loo xam ne understand la ko. There are people on the ground ñoo xam ne nañ la ak tontu in the best of manners. Ba pare there is also a petition boo xam ne mu ngi circulate online. So ko mënta sign online, if you go there, the forms are there. You can sign the petition. Bi nga xam ne moo nekk online am na a column boo xam ne it's about donation. Don't mind it. Do by force. Su nekkee ne yow bëgguloo donate, just skip it and move. It's that easy. Waaye election, like I said, it's gonna be loo xam ne nekkut loo xam ne miin la si Gambian football stakeholders di taxaw xam nga di jël step to gis ne su football bi am na sanity. And I have to say this, Sana. Most people at the GFF dañ jee wax a normal Gambian ne ko yéen amu leen njëriñ si Gambian football, yéen nekku leen stakeholder, yéen doo leen dee vote. Ku la wax loolu rek xamal ne kooku dafa stupid. It's that simple, because all over the world sport bu amut fans amut. Without the fans there is no sports. The fans are the biggest stakeholders in any sports. Tey boo gisee tey ñuy fay nit millions fans la, boo gisee ñu jaay merchandise fans la, boo gisee Gambian League bi is poor amut attendance. Su amoon attendance muy fees companies yëpp nañ ñëw support league bi because but league is weak. So anybody ku la wax ne yow as a Gambian nekkuloo stakeholder xamal ne kooku xamul dara, or he or she is trying to manipulate you. So to the youths, suñ dëkk bi Gambia ñu la wax ne over 65% of the country are youths, bu leen gëm loolu yëpp is manipulation. Without fans there is no sport. Even sa suñu waxee ne even sa su la FIFA or CAF or UEFA buggee police dañ la wax ne nga play behind closed door. Nga lose millions and my body. So anybody ku la gëmloo ne yow doo dara, moom moo nekku dara, moom la wax loolu moom moo nekku dara. So do not listen to those people. Power always belongs to the people. Anywhere, muy politics, muy business, anything. Nit mooy njëriña. So su la bëggee wax ne yow doo dee vote amul njëriñ, no. Fi nga xamee ne fans am na njëriñ, since this movement mu start, ñoom Kababayo are moving from one platform to another. Why?
Because they are desperate.
They are desperate and they feel pressure. So su nekkoon ne fans amul njëriñ, ñoom they will still sit in their office and have their, but they are desperate. Ñu ngi am meeting, ñu ngi call.
I mean, some of the press release that some of the things they said in the press, that is the GFF Moscow, they blew out some of them. And these are facts, your Hamnela. It's not
undeniable.
Exaggerated. They didn't exaggerate anything.
Yes.
They either have to take it from FIFA, which GFF are really good at twisting, to make it look like, to make it suit them. But these are facts, your Hamnela. We have been saying these facts long time ago.
Yep.
So it's just not now you go pick up. What I keep saying, they just make I mean the new joint opportunity for you to relax a little bit, because now that every single Gambian are understanding the tricks, or the corruption behind the Gambia Football Federation, we can this is all we wanted. This is all we wanted to achieve. We want people to know the truth. So we will leave it to that.
sana soo amee ay doom bañ mag di soo bañ mag di joxe dépasse yow as the father da nga dee kontaan da nga relax. So the fact that I'm seeing xale yoo xam ne they are university they are going to university gën laa clever amuñ problème yi social activities ndoy yaa ngi smart am energy sana da ngaa smile da ngaa kontaan man su ma gisee ndoy ñoom Ghetto Pen ñoom Munayin ñoom Youss ñoom Bibi man dama dee kontaan dama
I feel so proud, so
you know
happy that they are
sana dama dee wax ne whatever I can do. I said in mind, whatever I can do, these boys can do it better because they are younger,
exactly.
They are smarter, they are more intelligent, and the energy is there. So man, dama dee kontaan ne gis naa xale yoo xam ne they can take over and they will do even better.
Yeah. So I mean, then you encourage guys. Let's keep the.
The fight, let me just repeat it.
The future is in their hands. It's not
me.
It's not
you. Let me say it again.
We will.
Press conference be 4:00 Serekunda East, not West. Serekunda East, Pali. Serekunda East.
You can talk FIFA a CAF.
No, all what they are doing, the coffee, because I'm not your hand, they are going to suf. Man hamma ndoi abujot. Ndoi are informed and they are ahead of time. So I'm happy they are doing the right. Ñun mom legi sa legi ndoy de nga def ay pa because man legi dama nan di nan juice ñuma inform. I'm happy. These boys are brilliant, Sana. They are brilliant. So let everybody go and listen. But the most important thing was the media houses will be there, so the message will be spread out. Dina aga for hamne dafa them globally and Gambians home and abroad. Can follow and know what's happening with our football. So lolu mom so bi mu tajé té lolu du ko ci ñambas. Because man mando ñoo far. Because ñom lu ñoo fight ni dañ ci fekk ñun ñu fa depuis 19 all we want to see is changes for the better. That's all. And ndoy dañ ko yow fo xamné and then suma gaay gamfoot ñom they are ever ready. So alhamdulillah sana.
Yeah. All right, guys, thank you very much for sticking around. And then I want to continue watching Space B. See former Twitter X Space B. And I'm camping. If I'm Ataya, if I'm Wonjo, if I'm Yip. So if you wanted to be part of it, Bantaba group, then I'm Space every Friday after the show. So you can join us there to have some fun. Even though Sufeke Google contributes, you can just listen to amazing people sharing their thoughts about Gambian football. It's just amazing. It's all Gambian football. That's all we do. So, and thanks for sticking around. And Dylan Dick Dajerek next Friday, inshallah. Here at Gam Football Fan TV, send weekly show be #New Gambian Football. Thank you.